I'm still flat, guys. I just have these positions. I didn't do anything else. If I take a pre-market trade, I'm usually doing it on NQ on a bigger account where I'm doing my 10 points. I'd like to be able to catch this whole move. Otherwise, that's it. I'm working on truly staying to the whole I took 3 trades today theory. I did still call it a theory because it still is, but I'm getting better at it, which is just I don't want to be over trading. In fact, the most money I've ever made in trading from all the different kinds of styles of trading I've done is when I took 3 to 5 trades a week. That's the most I've ever gotten paid, ever. And granted, that's personal accounts, it's different with props, I get it. But I do think the over trading is a big topic. So I would love to put on maybe a small position size on an account and just see if this comes down on the day. 100 points, easy.
I'll be the first to admit overtrading is my Achilles heel. I'll just say it. That's the main probably issue that I have is overtrading.
Well, we've talked about this. Make it to where it's not just sessions you're targeting, but say, hey, look, you're allowed to have 2 losses on the day and then you're done. Or you're allowed to have 3 trades on the day and then you're done. And here's the problem with that, even for me. I'll talk about me because you're your best example. It's awesome. Let's say you caught this move up, and I did. I caught some of it on a mini. I obviously didn't get this whole move, so I could have made more. I should have made more. That account isn't up, whatever, 5,000 for me to withdraw X amount of bajillion dollars, right? So it's very easy to convince yourself you need another one. But if I traded this and I got knocked out, let's just say I got knocked out here, okay, and whipped back down, I got knocked out before we got this big move up, cool. All I got out of this was 400. Some days the market's going to give you 400, some days the market's going to give you, and we have to be able to accept both of those days. Prop firms make that hard with their consistency rules and the other little rules, especially with Apex. But the truth is, some days your entry was right on point. You had to hold still, but then you got this big amount. Some days your entry was later and you only got a baby amount, even though the move was great. That's going to be part of it based just off of what time this move happens. It's not always at the time that we're available. It's not always at the time you're trading. Sometimes it's happens at 2 or at 8 p.m. or at 3 a.m. and it is what it is. So I think just having a set number of I'm only willing to take this amount of trades, it comes out a little bit with how much I'm making, losing, earning, profit, loss, but I can't control that. I have a little more control by targeting 5 to 10, 20 points. I have little more control over how much I'm up and down, mostly because it's a very sustainable move. But with these big moves, I have no control over when I get them and when I don't. The 100-point moves like this.